Hope you showered before this, ladies and gentlemen, because things are going to get dirty. It's Julian and Aris here in the Collector's Corner, and we're opening up some marvelous Topps Heritage hanger boxes today. If you haven't done so already, feel free to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at Collector's Corner TN. It'll be an excellent choice, in my opinion. IMO. So baseball is upon us. We're having a grand old time this baseball season, so let's open up some baseball cards. 35 trading cards per box here. So we have 10 of these. That means that's 350 cards.
There we go.
Wow. Mental math. We're looking for real one autograph and relic cards. You're a real one.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, dog. So may contain redemption cards with expiration dates. That's why we're opening these up right now, so none of them expired. We look for limited and exclusive 1974 Topps Decade Edge Minis. The Minis.
Seen a few of them in my time.
Yeah, I'm sure you have.
At least 3.
Oh my, oh my. You can get an autograph relic, 1 in 4,860 of these. So, I'm feeling pretty lucky today. I'm not saying that we're going to get a bunch of those, but maybe we'll get one of those. Could be 1 in 4,000 type of time.
Fingers crossed.
Ay, Dios mío, me gusta. Here we go, boys and girls. Starting off, Miguel Andujar, Ryan Aguilar, rookie. We saw him last year. If you haven't joined us before, this is the Collector's Corner, and we are located inside of the Smokies Stadium, home of the AA affiliate of the Chicago Cubs, and we saw plenty of him too. Christopher Morel, he is lighting it up this year for the Cubbies. I was saying we saw a good amount of Ryan Aguilar. He's on the Rocket City Trash Pandas, so we saw him play a fair amount last year. But yeah, plenty of Christopher Morel. We've seen Keegan Thompson in 2019. These have the old school feel to them, of course. Graham Ashcraft, he's playing for the Reds right now. David Hensley, Martin Perez, he's on my fantasy team. Ryan Hensley, Tim Anderson, JT, Nasty Nestor, Gabriel Moreno. New performers, Shea Langoliers, insert. Tower O'Neill. David VR. And Byron Buxton. Hopefully he stays healthy. He's way better with it. Good afternoon there, Jared. Thanks for joining us here today. Feel free to chat along with us on this wonderful Wednesday afternoon. If you're joining us for our basketball break, that'll be coming up immediately after this. So, opening up some Topps Heritage right now. 2022 strikeout leaders, Garrett Cole and Corbin Burns. All-star shortstops, Trey Turner and Tim Anderson. Corbin Carroll, that's a good one. Mark Vientos, Ryan Nelson, Adley Rutschman. Did you see that thing that he was doing? That he dressed up as just a regular worker in like a Nike or Foot Locker store?
I did not hear about that.
Yeah, and he was just like trying to peddle Adley Rutschman jerseys. It's kind of funny. And he was saying like all the other Baltimore players sucked, and they don't know why they're selling their jerseys and stuff. Jeremiah Estrada, we saw him play for the Smokies last year. Hip Hip Shohei. Luis Rengifo. CJ Abrams, New Age Performers. Riley Green. Alejandro Kirk, he's done pretty well this year so far. The Aaron Judge Special. How interesting. Made a pretty good wall catch, I think yesterday or the day before. Eloy Jimenez, we just saw him rehab this past week with the Birmingham Barons here. And he didn't do that great on his rehab assignment. He only had 1 hit in 3 games, struck out a good amount of times, but he made it back to the White Sox, and he's promptly done very well, getting hit in each of his games since returning. He had a home run yesterday, so.
Guess Double A doesn't define me.
Double A does not define Eloy Jimenez, at least. Randall
Yeah,
Grichuk.
he would have probably thought he was a terrible baseball player.
Horrible.
But here we are.
Then and now, Catfish Hunter and Justin Verlander. That's a fun one. Oscar Gonzalez. Dalton Guthrie. Ezekiel Duran. Brendan Donovan, Ha-Seong Kim. It's good looking to Brian Hayes. Elier Hernandez, Andres Jimenez, Clay Holmes. He hasn't done that great this season. Jesse Chavez, the ageless wonder. Zach Gallen, it's a good looking card. Francisco Alvarez, George Springer. Christian Pache, that guy just bounces around, doesn't he? Matthew Liberatore, he did really good in his first start about a week ago, and then his last start, he gave up a couple runs, but hey, you know, that's what happens with the young guns, especially with the Cardinals not doing that great this year. They are turning things around as of recently, but they definitely need to right the ship. Noah Davis with the tarp on the field in the background. That's interesting. Hello, what did I miss? Any good Giants? No, not yet, my friend. Nothing really has stood out overall. Easton McGee. Sounds like somebody that's part of the witness protection program. Riley Green, Shea Langoliers, a couple of rookies back to back to back. Matthew Batten. All-star third baseman, Manny and Raphael. Drew Waters. Yeri Rodriguez. Very, very Yeri. Nolan Jones. G-Man. Miggy. Aaron Judge special. There it is. We had the 2021-2022. Now there's the 2019-2020. Good for you. J.J. Bleday. Kevin Gossman. Taryn Vavra. Derek Hall. Luis Liberato. Another Alvarez. New Age Performers. Bobby Witt. Ben DeLuzio. Nick Pivetta. A couple former Phillies right there. Crawford and Pivetta. Andrew Vaughn, Noah Davis on the tarp again. Carson Kelly, Alejandro Kirk, Cal Mitchell. Who do you guys think's going to win the whole thing when it comes to Major League Baseball? Pretty early in the season, of course, and a lot of it is who gets hot near the end, but there's definitely been a couple of teams that have stood out more than the others. Julian, any thoughts?
I've just heard a lot about the Rays, but otherwise I have no opinion on the matter just yet.
Yeah, picking the Rays isn't a bad thing. They've had a very good squad the last couple of years, over and over and over again. And
I don't think they can seal the deal.
no,
I don't think they can seal the deal, but I think they're looking good right now.
there's an autograph. Nolan Jones. Nice on-card auto going to Cleveland. Beautiful John Hancock in that blue ink. Nolan Jones, number 33. She's a beauty, Clark. In his first 50 plate appearances, he hit 54% better than the MLB average. Neat. Childhood Red Sox fan attended David Ortiz Day and then got Big Poppy's autograph. Oh, so he's a Sox fan. Nolan Jones going to Cleveland. Congratulations on that one. Charles, is that one yours? Or are you just being a good sport there? G1 Bay, he's on my fantasy team. Garrett Mitchell, he was on my fantasy team until he got hurt and he's out for the year. Tough times. Yeah, so I kind of agree with you with the Rays. They can't get over that hump. Coincidentally, also from Florida, the Florida Panthers. From Sunrise. Panthers have always been a pretty good team. I wouldn't say always, but over the last number of years, they're a playoff team. They underachieve when it comes to the playoffs. But now here they are, when they thought, oh, okay, they're playing the Bruins, the top team in the NHL, and then they knock them out in the first round. Now here they are battling for the Stanley Cup. So weird how things work out like that. Luis Ortiz, Randy Rosarina. Never forget about his huge coming out party with the Rays, putting himself on the map.
You got any idea who you think's going to win them MLB this year?
Well, I'm a Phillies fan, and they have been the definition of underachieving. So I hate to say it, but the Astros are always really good, and I don't want them to win, but I don't know. I think the Braves are also really good. Ronald Acuna and the rest of that lineup. It's a lot of strong players on that team. So if I had to pick one, I would go with the Braves. So must be a Cleveland thing. There's a Jose Ramirez. That's numbered. That's 530 out of 574. Do you know that Jose's middle name is Enrique? How interesting. Yes. So a little numbered card. That's some glue there on the surfaces. Kind of stinks, but. Sandy. All right, looks like there's some.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. It looks like there's some blue here.
Garrett Hill. Schwarbombs. 3 boxes left. Be really great if we got another autograph out of these hangers.
They may need for a little bit more piece.
At Keith.
Another auto, because it seems like this has been a disappointing break so far.
Well, there are hanger boxes here.
It's true.
No guarantees of anything super fantastic.
Ton of rookies. Got a ton of rookies.
That is good. Caleb Killian. Ryan Aguilar. Connor Long. Brendan Davis. Another Aaron Judge insert. New AL home run king. Josh Smith. Not to be mistaken with the former basketball player. Vaughn Grissom, he got sent down a couple of weeks ago. Nick Prato. Cannon Smith. Nyigba. Wasn't there like a receiver that has that name too that was drafted? You watched the NFL draft?
I watched it, but I don't remember that name.
I kind of remember that name. That's weird. It stands out. It's very unique. DL Hall. Flashbacks. K-Line reaches 3,000 hits. Spencer Strider, he's pretty good. Part of the reason why I would pick the Braves at this rate. Nick Fraley, Nick Lodolo, Young Jock, and Luis Arise. Dude is a monster. I want to say that guy got drafted by the Seahawks. I'm going to look that up in between breaks. Could be dead wrong for all I know. Ezekiel Tovar, Jeter Downs. Miles Straw, Joe Musgrove. A couple new names here. Kenzie Gore, saw him play out west for the Lake Elsinore Storm when I was out there in Cali. SoCal, if you will. Hayden Wesneski, not the best start for the season for that hubby. Flashback, Schmidt opening day walk-off. Max Meyer. Michael Garcia. Vogelbombs. Nice little Bobby Witt in action shot. Last box. Please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Collectors Corner TN. We give away fun things on there. If you just like us, we have fun giveaways. You can see what the brand new stuff that we get in the store is, and DM us for any questions about sealed products and singles. Bo Naylor. Josh Naylor. Eugenio Suarez. Brett Beatty. Logan O'Hoppe. New Age performer Stephen Kwan. Dave Fisher. Josiah Gray, not a bad season so far for him. And Kyle Tucker rounds us out. Thanks again, guys, for joining us here in the Collector's Corner. Be on the lookout for more box breaks on our Facebook and Instagram.